Hey guys, it's Rich, and today is day 9 in the 40-day empowerment journey. Lesson 9 is to pay the price. What seems free is a roll of the dice. To everything there is a cost. Guard your integrity, for it is easily lost. So what's the trade-off? Which is really what I think of whenever I think of this verse. What's the trade-off that we have to give in order to get something? What do we get in return for what we put in? And is it all really worth it? Do the ends justify the means? I've shared on this channel before about some of the problems that I've had on Facebook. And this kind of plays into some of those people's actions that they've done on there. Some of the hatred, the bigotry, the horrible slanders that get thrown about between one political party and another. If you're not in the States, this is an election year, so it's getting a little bit heated. I absolutely despise election years. I think it brings out the worst in everybody. And whenever the election's over, we only end up complaining anyway, so it really doesn't matter in the end. But I see every 4 years with the United States, we go through the same thing, pinning right against left, and everybody that's sitting in the middle, like, who really cares, because we're not going to like them anyway. All of us sitting in the middle, who really don't have a side, who really could give two craps less, we're the ones that always get called either the far left or the far right, because, of course, somebody has to put you in a box. So, I absolutely despise election years. And I'm going to get to the point of this in a minute. Whenever it comes to Facebook, and even in life, the company that we keep, do the ends justify the means? Whenever we make those connections with people, whenever we sit there and say, I'm going to invest my time and my energy in you, do we do so wisely? Are we choosing the right things to invest our time and energy in? The energy exchanges that we get back from people aren't free. They come with a cost. Aligning yourself with someone who, yes, means very well, may also get you hated by another group. So whenever it boils down to it, are you doing what seems and feels true to you? I've done everything from defend Muslim tenets of faith, the core tenets of faith, not radical Islam, to defending the Pope against people who I am family and were friends with. And it's part of my integrity, as said in this verse, it's part of my integrity that I see the good in these people. I don't always agree with everything. In fact, there's probably a lot of things I disagree on. However, I agree with some of the tenets of faith or the ideas, the sharing of their personal time and energy, and some of the beliefs. I share some of the commonalities between one group or another, though not all of them. I keep my integrity intact, and I try to guard it very well. However, it's not always easy. You always get those people, whenever you side with one person or group or another, that you're always going to have at least that one person that will sit there and say, how could you? It was a slap in the face. To which I would love to say to that person, it's not about you. This is a reflection of my beliefs and my beliefs of how people should be able to believe what they want to believe, what they are called to believe. It kind of harkens to the old phrase of no good deed goes unpunished. And I've certainly had those. Every time I try to post something inspirational, somebody comes back with, yeah, but. To which I always love to reply, yeah, but's live in the woods. It's a bad joke, I know. So this is really the verse of no good deed goes unpunished. But always in your good deeds and within the punishments, continue keeping your own integrity intact. Staying true to you. Staying true to exactly who you are at this moment in time. And not giving a shit what anybody else thinks. Sorry for the cursing. But I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm kind of looking a little blah today because I'm coming down with a little bit of a head cold. So hopefully it'll clear up. I am determined to continue these 40 days with y'all. Tomorrow is day 10 as usual. You can find the link to the poem in its entirety along with other work by Chell, who is the author of this poem. And you can also find today's verse down in the bottom bar. So, until tomorrow on day 10, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.